Hello, my loves, and welcome to today's lesson, how to send professional emails to your teachers. Right now, with school being closed, we are all sending lots of emails to lots of different people, including all your teachers, so it's very important to make sure that they are professional. This information is not brand new because in the fall, we learned all about how to write professional letters. We wrote them by hand to the adults at home, inviting them to parent-teacher conferences, so there's a lot of crossover with that, and all of you are already sending emails, so let's improve them. Goals of the lesson. Today, we're going to talk about the two different types of emails that you send, professional and friendly. We will be focusing more on professional because that's pretty much what you're sending to all of your teachers. We're going to talk about the parts of emails and how to properly include them. I have some examples of excellent emails and examples of terrible emails because I have gotten a whole mixture of them. And I'm going to give you some helpful hints to guide and improve your email game. So hopefully by the end of this video tutorial and the assignment, your emails to your teachers will be better and improved. Let's get started. Now, who cares? Why does this matter? What is the whole point of doing this? Why does it matter? Well, right now it's 2020, and for all the rest of your emails that you send, they affect your reputation and your relationships. How you write your emails directly impacts what people think of you. Think about it as your online persona, right? So in person, what you say, how you say it, your tone, your mood, your words affect what people think of you. We know that that's how it works. So email is just an online extension of that, and how you write your emails affects what people think of you. And in 2024, down the line, when you are looking to get a job, you want to get some money, you want to get a job. Professionally written emails can be the difference between getting a job or not, and they can even affect your college admissions. When I used to do hiring, if people would send me poorly written emails or cover letters, I wouldn't even be interested in hiring them because they weren't professional enough. So it'll be important. And now and always, it also helps with your understanding because well-written emails help get your message across, answer questions, and more. So not only does it affect what people think of you, but you want to get the information across and get your questions answered. Two types of emails. Professional emails and friendly emails. The professional emails that you're writing right now are those that you're going to send to your teachers. They need to be professional. They contain important information. I also send a lot of professional emails to my coworkers. Sometimes you write a professional email to even friends and family depending on the topic. Sometimes if it's a more serious topic or everybody really needs to be on the same page, you're going to write a more professional email. Then there's friendly emails. That keyword, friendly, duh. So you're going to send it to friends and family members. Let's look at some of the differences. So friendly emails are casual and less professional, right? Those are two of my best friends to the right there. So text, speak, or shorthand would be more accepted, right? If I was writing an email to those ride or dies to the right, then using LOL or JK or other things like that would be more accepted because they are my friends. The etiquette depends on who you're emailing with friendly emails, because if I were to write an email to my dad, it would be less professional than an email to a coworker, but still not as casual as an email to a best friend. You don't have to include a formal greeting, and the subject line is still helpful because it'll let them know what they're going to read. Professional emails, and this is where we're going to spend the bulk of our time on this presentation because all of your emails to your teachers need to be professional. I love you, and I love seeing all of your faces, and so do all your teachers, but they need to be professional emails, which are formally written and include all parts of an email. So we've got our subject line, our greeting, introduction, body, closing, and your name. You have to write in complete sentences and correct grammar, okay? No lack of punctuation, no one sentences. No, you have to include all the good stuff that makes formal writing. You're not going to use text, speak, or shorthand. FYI, using that letter K drives me absolutely insane. So don't use it in professional emails because they are not casual, right? They're professional. The subject line should be clear, succinct, and to the point. It's usually about 5 words or less. Don't get hung up thinking, oh my gosh, I have to make it in 5 words or less. That's just an overall suggestion. Here is an example of a professional email that I wrote to Mr. Mort over the weekend about our I guess I wrote it on Monday, about this email package. So the subject line is this week's plan. So that way he knows what to expect. Good morning, James. How was your weekend? I hope you and Sam are doing as well and healthy as possible. I wanted to share my upcoming plan for this week so we're all on the same page. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for all your time and effort during this time and always, Anna. So that's my professional email that I sent to a coworker. The subject, like I said, this week's plans. It lets him know what the email is going to be about. And if he has to go or I have to go back and find a specific email, that's where the subject line helps. The greeting, I wrote good morning, James, because I happen to be writing it in the morning. Here are some other examples. So you could start with dear Mr. Mort, hi, Miss Wheeler, hello, Miss Cousins. Those all work for professional emails. And then you put a comma afterwards. Not okay. We don't want to see things like yo, sup, what up, or no greeting, okay? It's just a nice little bow on top to start your email off with a dear, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever works, just not something super casual. Then I've got the introductory message. This is a way to start off your email on a positive note. Well wishes for the other person. How was your weekend? I hope you and Sam are doing as well and healthy as possible. So here's some other examples. I hope you're well. How are you? Thank you for your email. Sometimes that's appropriate if you're responding to somebody, but not if you're starting an email, because that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Some things that are not okay. Sup, how you doing? Or what's news? Or not including one. Again, the key word here is professional. We are not casual right now. Then we've got the body. That is the key information in your email. That's the whole reason why you're writing that email. You want to make it clear, concise, to the point, and make sure that the other person, the reader, the other person can understand what you're trying to say. Then we've got our closing. Here are some examples. From, sincerely, thank you. There's a comma afterwards. Not okay for your professional emails. Okay, bye. Laters, bye, or not having one. Okay. I always usually just see thanks and a comma and then your name, right? That's my name, Anna. Parts to an email. Here are all the parts of an email. Again, very similar to when we're writing our professional letters, our handwritten letters. The subject line. It says what the email is about. It's short and sweet and to the point, about 5 words or so. The greeting. Greet the person with a hi, dear, hello, and their name. Introductory message. Say something nice to open the email nicely before getting to the message. How are you? I hope you're well. Happy Friday. Happy Monday. Those kinds of things. They're cheesy, but they make people feel good and they make you look good. The body. What your email is all about, your messages, your questions. We've talked all year about making sure that what's in your brain gets down on paper, or in this case, an email. So make sure that your reader will understand what you're trying to say. Then we've got the closing, wrap up the email, thanks, from, sincerely, etc., a comma, and your name. Even though you will be able to see who sent the email, it's still a nice touch to put your name at the end. From Miss Wheeler, from Anna, love, Anna, whatever works. Here are some helpful hints to help you rock these emails to your teachers, so none of us are getting ones that make us cringe and go, ugh. We don't want to do that. We love getting emails from you, and we love getting them when they're well written. So don't put your whole message in the subject line. I have gotten this on multiple occasions. The subject line is just where you highlight what is the most important part of the email. It's like the main idea of the email, what the email is all about. It's not the whole thing, okay? So don't just put the whole message in the subject line and call it good. It's just the main idea. No text speak or shorthand, LOL, OMG. Well, sometimes I'll write OMG. But K, those things do not go in there. Same thing with emojis. Be kind and respectful, just as you would in person, okay? This is hugely important in your online digital footprint and your emails, right? You have to be kind and respectful, because sometimes with emails, it's easier to be rude and disrespectful because you don't see that person face to face. However, it ruins your reputation, so be kind and respectful. Always include all parts of the email when you're doing this, when you're writing your teachers an email. Subject, greeting, introduction, body, closing, name, signature. Again, going back to that being kind and respectful, think about how your words will land on your reader. What impression will they get? You do that automatically when you're having a conversation with somebody. You think about how will what I say affect them? Will it upset them? Will it make them happy? Will it make them feel good? Will they understand what I'm trying to say? Consider your audience. Use proper spelling, grammar, punctuation, and capitalization. Just because it's an email does not mean that you do not have to capitalize the first letter or proper nouns, or don't have to put commas and quotation marks and exclamation points and periods and question marks. You have to think of it as a formal piece of writing. Next steps. You are going to check Google Classroom for information on the assignment you're going to do next to practice these skills, because you are going to write a very specific email as an assignment. If you have any questions before you send that email as an assignment, because it is going to be graded, email me and let me know. Okay. Thank you so much for your time. I absolutely adore getting emails from all of you. So keep it up. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye.